Thanks, Megan. That's a really incredible story on how they're making tiny homes for the homeless. But this Saturday snow, I was not so happy about at all.
I never trust Michigan weather because it's always one day it's this and then the next day it's completely different.
Always.
So are we going to see any sign of spring actually being here, Diana?
Yep, we're actually going to be seeing those temperatures increasing the next couple of days, but we could be actually having some more snow showers and precip coming up. But I'll tell you more right after the break. Welcome back to News Central. I am your weather specialist, Diana Cresbin, and right now we're looking at our sky tracker. As you can see, we are been having a pretty dry day outside with some little bit of clouds, but not as much as the east of Michigan we see has a lot more clouds around with that precip and that snow that just was yesterday. And we are looking at our campus cam. As you can see, it is looking at 40 degrees, which is pretty good, a little bit at the normal right now for the time of month we have. Not seeing anything for that wind, pretty calm. But for our temperatures around Mount Pleasant, we can definitely see sitting around the mid-40s. We are seeing Ithaca looking at 47 degrees and Middletown looking at 48. North, where we are located at for Mount Pleasant, looking at around 45 degrees. Wise is looking at 46 degrees, so we're basically still all around the same type of temperatures. And a little bit cooler for north of us is looking at, for Clare is 44 degrees and Farewell for 42 degrees. But for our temperatures, we can definitely see a big difference all around the U.S. But for right now, we are looking at average below south of us and by Lansing, we're looking at basically 40% for above average. For that precip I did mention before, we could be seeing around Wednesday at 11 a.m. we could be seeing some snow showers, but that should be out of the way by 6 p.m. for Wednesday. And as we get into Thursday, we shouldn't be seeing anything for the day and into the night, but for Friday morning we're going to be seeing rain that's going to keep on continuing as we get into Saturday morning, which we can be seeing some snow as well, but that will get away on Sunday. But for these wind gusts, we are going to be seeing pretty calm gusts, but they could be getting a little bit more intense as we get into Tuesday and into Wednesday. But for our 10-day temperature, we are seeing those definitely higher temperatures than normal, but on Friday, we could be seeing the highest as 59 degrees, and on Monday, same as 55 degrees. Now, Olivia's going to have more on that and what the temperature is going to be looking at like for the next week, but for now, I'm going to be passing it back to Rob.
Thanks, Sam. Here we're going to take a final look at our sky tracker radar. As Diana was saying, there is not any precipitation over the Mount Pleasant region, just some stray thin clouds over the area, which is still allowing the sun to shine bright for us and making it feel just a little bit like spring outside. We do have some precipitation out to the east over the Toronto area, but that will not be impacting us today, but will be coming up a little bit later in the week when we have a couple low pressure systems make its way through the area. So as we can see, we do have a low pressure system around the Omaha area, which does have a cold front attached to it. And here, taking a look at the temperatures around that front. Ahead of the front, we are sitting in the 40-degree range, but right behind that front, we are seeing temperatures in the 20s and 30s. So as that front makes its way into the area, we will be seeing those temperatures. But on the good note, we do have a high pressure system as right to the west of that, which will be clearing the skies, so the sun will be shining a bit, and that will be bringing our temps up just a little bit into around the 50s. But heading out the door today, we will be seeing temperatures around 45 degrees, but those will dip down into the 30s for the overnight hours. But for your extended forecast, we will be seeing temperatures decrease throughout the day. As for tomorrow, temperatures will be in the 40s with that sun shining. Wednesday, we could see a chance of snow in the morning, but as that low pressure system makes its way into Michigan, Friday and Saturday is when we could be seeing rain. But thankfully, beginning next week, that sun will be shining and those temperatures will be rising.